You never know when you're going to wind up in the drink out there on the water. Sometimes you're out there just enjoying your day, thinking things are going to be okay, and the next thing you know, maybe your boyfriend starts to drift off the dock and you think, there's no way I'm letting this one get away, and you wind up jumping into the drink after him, kind of like we're about to see here, and just like some of the things we'll see in this episode of Googans of the Week. Now, as we mentioned, there are plenty of ways for you to find yourself in the water. Sometimes you'll jump in on your own accord, and other times you may have a little tumble and decide you wind up in the drink. But fortunately, hopefully, if it happens to you like it happens to her, and there's a couple good Samaritans around to help give you a hand to try and get you back onto the land. Now, it might not even be you who winds up in the drink. Sometimes you decide to go out there boating, and your boat decides it wants to drift off on its own and go take a little swim by itself.
What are you doing out there, Bo? That's a good boat.
Now, I don't consider this one a Googan move. In fact, many people who I see approach the dock probably should take this method into consideration because there's no way you can whiskey throttle it in. Now, of course, there's going to be plenty of times where you'll be out there enjoying your day of boating and decide, yeah, I don't want to get in the water today. It's not for me. And there could be many reasons why you decide this. One, maybe there's things in the water you don't want to play with. Or two, maybe it's just a little bit too chilly on that day and you don't feel like getting in the water because it's a little cold. But there are other things you can do when the cold weather sets in with those jet skis versus going out there and getting them on the lake and trying to get yourself a little wet. Let's be honest, the Googans, man, it doesn't matter. If the weather stinks, they're still gonna find a way to get out there and have a good time with that boat. They're not letting anything stop them, as we've discussed many times on this channel. I mean, if it's too cold to get out there and boat, slap that trailer in the back of your car, go ahead and hit the dirt track and have a little fun with it. I'd like to see some of these guys down at the ramp and see how fast they can get these things launched. And then, of course, when there's times when you don't have a boat, there's always a way the Googans can find a way to make their own.
See all the girls flashing you.
He said no, I didn't either.
I didn't either, bub. It works.
It should have been called the Omnimobile.
And of course, if you don't have the ingenuity to make your own boat, then maybe you'll just find something else. You'll find a body of water, and the Googans will still get out there and have a good time. Again, they don't need a boat. They don't need the extra things that come with it. They'll find a way to get out there. Nothing's stopping the Googans. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Brap Extreme, Miami Boat Ramps, Douglas Brown 669, Lil Shan 1987, Eric Royce 6, Jason Yance, Sam Newstead, and Thomas Becker did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.